Hi, my name is Thomas Easley, and today I've got a few medicine making tips for you. When you first start making medicine, maceration is the easiest and often first preparation that people are taught. You take your plant material and your booze, throw them in a jar together, let them soak, strain it out, and there's a tincture. And that's great when you're first starting. Your straining process is normally just some cheesecloth in your hands. But the more medicine you make, the more you're going to realize that a mechanical advantage in pressing and straining tinctures is really helpful. And the best bang for your buck, in my opinion, is a screw press. And you can find these for less than $100, marketed as Italian fruit presses. And they're pretty simple. You have a pot, a plate, and a straining basket. Your plant material goes in. Your plate is attached to your screw. And once that's put together, all you have to do is turn it. Once it reaches the mouth of your bowl, it makes a horrible sound and will press all of the menstruum out of your tincture. The biggest problem that I found with this is it comes with just 3 little holes to screw down to a solid surface. Because the more you press, the more likely this whole thing is to spin. And I really didn't want this permanently mounted because I wanted to be able to take it apart and move it to the side. With limited space, you normally don't want anything too permanent. So I struggled with some different concepts, and this is what I came up with. The first thing that I tried was screwing the fruit press to a piece of melamine, and then on the bottom side, putting some rare earth magnets, epoxying them into place, hoping that they would hold down to the table enough. Turns out they don't. Even the strong rare earth magnets aren't strong enough to keep it from twisting under kind of high torque because of the thinness of the metal tables that we're using. So I still think that mounting your fruit press to a board is a good idea, but a couple of clamps that you can find at any hardware store makes this process much easier. You just clamp to a couple of edges of your table, tighten it down. And then this thing isn't going anywhere even when you're at the bottom. Even when you're at the bottom and you're giving it all the torque. I went ahead and bottomed this out and I am applying a fair bit of torque and it's not moving. So mount your press to a board that you can then easily clamp to a table with quick clamps. You can remove them, get them out of the way, and then have your space back when you're done. I really like using melamine for this. You could use any type of wood, but melamine is a particle board it's compressed board that has been coated with a white polyvinyl surface. So that surface is easy to clean. It is prone to staining like any wood is, but unlike most wood where the grains are really open and you can never get the stains out, there's an easy way to minimize or prevent staining with melamine, and that is just to use a little bit of paste wax or furniture wax. All you have to do is take a rag, work it on the wax, and once a year, twice a year, whatever you need, just work that into the surface of the melamine, and it essentially seals what few pores the melamine has, and then any spills that you make when medicine making aren't likely to stain your melamine. If you don't like the edges showing, they also make an iron-on banding that is the same white polyvinyl as is coating the melamine, which is a really great option to not have exposed wood, to have a completely clean, sterile clean surface that you can easily clean and sterilize, which is ideal for medicine making. So, if you're interested in pressing out bigger batches of herbs, you're beyond the hand squeezing method, you're beyond the potato ricer method, consider a relatively inexpensive fruit press. Mount it to a piece of wood, clamp it to your workstation, and you have an easy solution for getting every last drop of menstruum out of your larger batches. Hope this has been helpful. Catch you in another video.